It's you.
It's me.
We
What?
know this is going to go well, don't we? Don't we?
Of course it's going to go well because I'm involved tonight.
Yes, it will. Of course it will. I believe you.
Why do you believe me?
I'm just saying I believe you. What's wrong with me saying I believe you? Do you not want me to believe you?
No, because see, when you say I believe you, it's like, yes, I'm going to mock you. So, like, come on, what are you going to mock me about?
Anyway,
you will.
We'll just move on. Hi, Polaris, and hi, Colin. Thanks for joining us. We are here for the wee quick roundup of this week's news, and it is Pick on Kelly Day.
It's never Pick on Kelly Day, it's Pick on Duncan every day.
Yes, I know. But here we go. We will kick this off. So, Cloudy's roundup, we do a quick breakdown of the news, which has happened over the last week. And there's been a fair bit of news going out here. So we'll start off with Shadow.
Yes, I know everything about Shadow.
There's no news for Shadow.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. We will move on to Luna.
I know everything about Luna. It's in America. It's everywhere but the UK.
And what's the news for Luna this week?
Luna is not coming to the UK this week.
Bar that. What's also the news out from Luna this week? It's probably the same as Shadow. There we go. We will move on to where would you want to go next?
We'll go with Xbox.
You just want to get your favorite out from the way, don't you? You didn't want to leave your favorite to the end. You're going for your favorite straight away.
I want to leave Xbox to the end because Xbox should be like the star of the show. There's nothing in Canada either.
Yeah, they need to get their finger out. They really do.
They must really not like anybody bar America.
Yeah, we do need them to get out there, so we do, and just to get more people playing with it because there is some real good ones there. Which there's some good games there which I think everybody wants to play.
Well,
and
tell me this right. See, all the games that's on Luna, are they on any other platform?
Yeah, some of them are not on other cloud platforms.
Some of them are exclusive then.
It's exclusive to that cloud platform, yeah.
Yes, obviously it's exclusive to Luna.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Yep, shut up, you.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. I forgot to shout out Barry here.
Barry's like on all the time, and you just ignored him.
I just seen this comment now.
Barry, I would like shoot him in the head.
You want to shoot Barry in the head?
No, I said I would shoot him in the head. You in the head.
Me in the head? I thought you were saying you were going to shoot Barry in the head.
Why would I shoot Barry in the head? It's nice
because that's what you said.
No, I said Barry. Oh my god, I want to shoot you.
Yes. So, Barry, we are thinking of you. If you didn't see last night's GFN show, you can see why Barry is not here tonight because he's a bit loaded at the moment. So we're hoping things go well for him and he gets well soon. So, you've got me all confused.
We're doing Xbox.
Well, we're going on the Xbox. Yeah. Come on, we'll move on to the Xbox. So I have to improvise here, and here we go.
Because I have the dual screens and you don't.
Yes,
I feel your pain, but I don't want to.
Yeah. So this
sad
week,
times.
Sad times indeed. This week on Xbox, we have a number of games coming. A couple of actually, there's a fair number of disappointments from the cloud perspective, but we will go through all the games coming to Game Pass, and that is Craftopia, Breath Edge. We'll go for that. Signs of. So you can say that one.
No, you work away. I'm happy enough for you to say all them names.
Signs of Sojourner, Sergeant Simulator 2, Final Fantasy 13, Crown Trick, Nuclear Throne, and the Artful something, and the Artful Escape. I eventually got there. I got there eventually. So, shocking. Was it shocking? Shocking. So, with this week on Xbox, it's a bit disappointing from a cloud perspective, because a number of these games aren't coming to the cloud. The ones at the bottom. The one I'm really disappointed in not coming to the cloud is Final Fantasy 13, especially with the upscaling and stuff they've done to it.
You play on PC. What are you slabbering about?
Yeah. But we're talking about the cloud.
I know, but like, come on, you can play on PC. Stop slabbering.
Yes. So, which games did you like out from that?
Well, I might try being a surgeon too, because like you never know who I might want to chop up and like dissect and like take their organs out.
Yep, that does sound like you. I think you would actually like that game. I think you're going to stream that game tomorrow.
I think I should stream that game.
Yes, you could stream that tomorrow and show
Why
everybody.
tomorrow? Because like tomorrow I have to do orcs.
Yes.
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it. There's Kelly's thinking face on now, so be warned. The disappointing news out from the Game Pass ones here is there was a big, massive trend that every game which was going to console outside the EA games were going to cloud as well, and this trend has appeared to have stopped. I wonder if this is just going to be a one-weekly thing, or if it's going to be a bit more. But it is something of a slight... It's worth noting, and maybe a slight concern.
Every game can't go to the cloud.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
Why can't it?
Because if you put every game onto the clouds will get like too heavy.
And if it got too heavy, they will start raining games, which means that it's even better.
No.
See, it means there are going to be more games. If every game goes to the cloud, the clouds will get heavy, and that will start raining games, or snowing games, or healing games,
Snowing games means they'll just freeze, and then the games will not even work. So, like, come on.
Oh dear.
What planet do you live on?
What planet do you live on?
I live in Northern Ireland. So, like, come on. That's it all.
So, as we can see, there are a lot of games coming. In case you missed it, Quake went on a couple of weeks ago. Interesting one is Spiritfarer is in the cloud, and you can jump in and play that with the new update. Kelly, there is one for... Yes, I knew we were going to... There's been an update to State of Decay, and you can give that a go as well.
Always good to shoot the zombies.
Okay, here we go. You can also, if you've got an Xbox, you can also, or PC... Sorry, if you've got an Xbox, you can
pre-install this.
Yes, you can pre-install Halo. So there you go. But also, I know you'll be getting that. You'll probably be doing that as soon as we're finished here. Also, a couple of new updates. If you go on to your Game Pass app, you can claim these extra wee goodies, so you can. And the games leaving. Okay. A couple of games are leaving. Red Dead Online is leaving, unfortunately, and it's leaving in 10 days' time. I don't know, whatever the reason is, Take-Two don't like actually bunging their games onto the cloud for that long. It's the same for PlayStation as well, that they aren't putting them on for that long. They're only on for a short time.
I'll really miss that game, so I will.
I know you will. Also leaving is Company of Heroes 2. I can't say that. I always can't. This game for on PC. Forza Motorsport 7 is leaving everything. Hotshot Racing is leaving cloud and console. Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is leaving everything. And Filmbreaker The Witcher's Tales is leaving cloud and console. I know there'll be another kickoff about Forza Motorsport 7 leaving. That is down to licensing. And that is the reason why that is leaving. When they make these games, they pay money to get some cars, get music and things like that. And it must be there expiring. So that is why it's going. I think it's not a bad game. And I think they were expecting the next one to have already been out. Any of them games even you're going to miss?
Red Dead Online. I said I was going to really miss that game.
You're really going to miss it.
Yes, I play it all the time.
I know. That's okay. We will move on to our next one. Where would you want to go next?
Right, who have we got left?
We have. Don't say PlayStation because I need to get that blog post up.
Okay, so the next one after Xbox, that'll do.
You have.
Can pick this time.
You've got GFN or Stadia.
Okay, we'll go with Stadia.
We'll go with Stadia. Stadia this week put out their pro games, and there has been some interesting talk in the community as always. I'm just going to get the blog post up here. The good news about the blog post, I've actually fixed the blog post here. Originally, it had down here where it says Little Big Workshop as a pro game. They had a PGA Tour. That has been changed to Little Big Workshop. So we've got other pro games off the week or for the month.
Is Watch Dogs Legion going to be a pro game?
It's not going to be a pro game, yes, sir.
So. But is that because it's having like a free weekend or something?
That's exactly why it's there, because it's got a free weekend. And it's got a free weekend on GFN and as well as Stadia. So you can go and play that for free this weekend. So the pro games this month are Ark Survival Evolved, Darksiders 2, Little Big Workshop, Legend of the Keepers, Career for Dungeon Manager, and Wavebreak. Any of them games you really want to play?
Well, I've already played Wavebreak, so like that was all.
And none of the ones coming you want to play?
No.
You don't have to be so aggressive about the no. It was like, no?
It was like, just listen, no.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But what did you think of Wavebreak?
Well, it was Wavebreak, to be fair, it was alright. Now I own the game, so like it was alright because on multiplayer, but do not play it on single player because that's just hard.
Yeah, the single player is really, really hard. If you're, it's like it's skateboarding basically. It's like Tony Hawk, but you've got a boat, and it is really hard to pick up. If you like them sort of games, you're going to love it. If you don't, I would probably play it in the multiplayer. See, everybody says that.
But like, it was like a hard no. I didn't want to play them other games.
At least you know what you're getting with you anyway. You can't hide it. But no. Wavebreak is actually quite fun in multiplayer, especially in the deathmatch mode. It's basically you just go around your boats and you get these big massive guns and you just go around shooting people in the head.
Yes.
So you like that.
And then we now play it with Andy in that third time, and that was like really fun.
Yeah, we did play it with Andy, and we actually had a couple of people. We got one of the people off Wavebreak was in playing with us as well, so that was good fun. The multiplayer, if you can get people to play it with you, it is an absolutely brilliant bit of fun. I wouldn't say you could sit there and play for hours upon hours upon hours playing it, but it's a perfect game you can dip in and out with. Stadia needs 4 games pro week, not a monthly.
I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately.
I do think that we do need to see an increase in games coming to Stadia in general, not just the Pro, but just in general. The big talking point this week on Stadia was the shadow drops of Legends of the Keepers and Ark. Ark has came in a real interesting condition. I know JM has done a video how to get the graphics to look better and things like that.
Is it bad I could just say then just want to play it on Xbox?
You can play. There is a comparison streams out there at this moment in time, comparing between all the different cloud platforms, and unless you go in fiddling with the stuff in Ark, it's not running too good on Stadia, and I think that's quite fair to say that. And I think I think this is just me saying this. You can check Jem's video out to see how to actually increase the performance in it. I think there might be reasons why the performance is set at such a low level to start off with. But will you be playing Ark?
No.
Was that another aggressive no? No!
No, that was just like, no, I'll not be playing it.
Okay. As you said there, quite rightly, Watch Dogs Legion is free to play, so you can just jump in and play that. Absolutely class. That there is these free to play weekends. I think this is the second one on Stadia with Watch Dogs. It might even be the third. So that is good to go in and play it. I think you actually enjoyed Watch Dogs Legions.
I actually really do enjoy Watch Dogs Legions. Have to go back and play it because I just sort of stopped playing it. I think you made me stop playing it.
Yes, probably.
Yes, I think you did.
We'll do a slightly good thing here, which I missed out in the pro games. Blue Fire is no longer dropping off, so you can go pick that up still, and it looks like it won't be leaving for a while. Controversial time here is Ubisoft Plus is getting its price increased at the end of September. Kelly got an email about that yesterday, didn't you, Kelly?
Yep.
And what was in the email?
It was something about like
Unfortunately, Kelly has now left us, so we can now celebrate. I can tell you what was in the email. The email was basically asking Kelly, did she want to get stuck into the founders level and not have the price increase when that happens?
Going on to my email to check to see what they actually said, and then it sort of like blocked me out.
Yes, they knew you were up to mischief, and they decided just to kick you out.
It was like, lock in your Ubisoft Plus subscription for only $12.99 a month.
Yes, so that's $12.99 in pounds. So you can go and do that, or you can lock it in at $15 a month.
Got like just over 20 games. Why would I want to pay just over 20 games on Ubisoft Plus when I can have Xbox?
Yeah, that is the question.
And that's not slating Stadia. That's like slating Ubisoft Plus. Why would I want to do that?
Mm-hmm. They need to really get more of the games onto the platform, and we do know that more games are coming. It's just when they're coming, and we don't know what quality they're going to be coming in. Because
they need to like bring their subscription fee down.
Do you think that the subscription's too high compared to like Game Pass?
Yep.
And you don't think it's worth?
To be fair, on Stadia, their subscription's £9, and they have like 100-something games on it.
That's because we've been getting them from the start, and we've got all them games.
But you know what I mean? Like for $12.99, and they're saying just over 20 games. That's not good.
When you compare it to GFN, the value there is there in GFN, and it looks like there will be a price increase for GFN. So because it's linked into the PC. So if you're looking to pay for Ubisoft Plus, you can just pay that money a month, and you don't have the increase, and you can play it on GFN. My concern for this is you're quite right mentioning the number of games, and there's only, just trying to think here, there's 2 games on the horizon, and there are 2 games at the opposite end of the spectrum. You've got Far Cry 6, and you've also got Riders Republic, and one's a shitty bang gang game, and the other is a sports game. You can justify the money, even the increased money. Are you ready for this?
I'm waiting for you to justify this to me, because like if a game is like £50 to £60, right, and you're going to play it for like months on end, you'd rather just go and pay for the game.
Yes. If you buy 2 games at super deluxe version, whatever, the top end version, where you get all the expansions, if you buy 2 Ubisoft games a year, it's cheaper to get Ubisoft Plus for the year, because you get all the big versions of the game.
Yeah, but you still have like another monthly subscription, so I would just rather pay for the game.
And that is the beauty of the Let's talk about subscriptions or buying, and this is what you want because everybody has different opinions on it. Correct?
Yeah.
But Ubisoft 2020 games is a bit low, and the games it is going to be a tough one, especially how often the Ubisoft games go on sale, and that's no matter what platform it is. So it's really interesting how we're going to do it. And the last one is there's two more things to talk about here. Or sorry, three more things. I'm completely up to the left here. Good news, Kelly. You can change your name on Stadia after 2 years.
Happy days, I can change my name. Why do I want to change my name?
Right,
because obviously I chose my name, so why would I want to change it?
Some people like changing their name, so you can now change your name nice and easy, and you can do it online, and you can do it twice a year for free. I'm going to give Stadia the credit here that it is for free because
of Xbox, it's like a $5.
Yes, so that is a good thing what they're doing there. So yay, it is now done, and they should be applauded for it, but it should have probably been a bit earlier down the road for that. Here is at least that's what I did say. I did say at least I did it.
Well, I'm just making sure you did.
Yes. Next one is they are offering people who didn't spend their £10, $10 last year when they had that offer. You can back do it again, and if you're a brand new user, you can use it again. Good that they're doing that back. It has upset some people. Well,
to be fair, like if you're paying your pro prescription for like from the start, and just because you got it before, you shouldn't be disincluded in the second time.
Yep. That's what people are saying. They feel a bit left out that they can't actually get that offer again because they've been subscribing or they've been a Stadia user from launch or for many, many months, and they feel that this isn't fair or justified. I can see both ends. For me, I'm pretty bleh about it, to be honest.
I don't know why you can see both ends, because I think that if you've been a Stadia founder or you've been one of them what was it? You got me one of them friend things.
I can't even remember the name of them. That's a good. That'll be a good trivia question. It was your friend's one. If you
pass or something.
Buddy pass.
The buddy pass, right? So
yes, I got it there.
If you've been a founder and you got a founder's buddy pass from the start, and just because you've been like there from the start and you spent your £10 or $10 or whatever it is. And they should be like, well, you've been with us, so here's an extra £10 for using.
Yep, that's what some people are saying. I can see what Stadia are doing. Believe it or not, this is with the business head on. I know you make fun of me when I do all this sort of carry on.
No, because the mate doesn't make great marketing. The mate makes silly marketing because, like, you're upsetting your regular customers.
Yes. What I say, this is where I can see where they're coming from, is you've already got it, so you don't need it again. But I also see you've been there the whole time. You should get it as well. The random numbers, I think, they are going for this. If it was me, I would have loved them to give it to everybody again, because I know with Oculus, I have got here's another £8 off if you want to go buy a game. And they do that all the time. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new user or you've had them before, you constantly get them money off vouchers just to help you invest in the ecosystem. The more games you buy, the more invested you are. It's just rolling down the hill. I can see
Zero Games is like frustrated and disappointed too.
Yes, it's just investing in your ecosystem. I can see why they've done it. It doesn't mean I agree with it. Again, I'm pretty bleh because I'm probably worn down slightly with Stadia, and it was to be expected. But it's again, if you get more people buying into your ecosystem, even if you're giving them money to buy into your ecosystem, they're more likely to stay there because you've got more games there. All that sort of carry on. And adding into that, there's an indie game sale at this moment in time as well. And if everybody had the £10 credit, you'd be able to go bang, 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 and pick up a number of games. Yes. Are we happy enough with that?
Yes.
Okay, so where shall we move on to?
Well, obviously GFN, because you said it wasn't allowed to go to PlayStation.
Yeah, we can go to PlayStation now. So we'll go to PlayStation. PlayStation have done like a mini announcement. They haven't actually gave us their full game list of the month, but they are just letting us know what is coming down the line to PlayStation now. If you're into like politics-y sort of stuff or trolling and things like that, they are trolling Xbox at this moment in time because Xbox was meant to have all these games on Game Pass and they are getting them now, and they've got their time table out there. Final Fantasy is coming. Final Fantasy 7 is coming in September. Final Fantasy 8 is coming in October.
Is it just all Final Fantasies are coming every month?
Yes, basically.
Why didn't you just say that?
Shut up, because I don't go in order. Because it's like, it's Final Fantasy 9. What do you think the next one is?
Probably 13.
No, it's Final Fantasy 10, and then it's
Is there a Final Fantasy 13?
Yes, that's went to Xbox.
See, Xbox is great.
Yes. So Final Fantasy 10 and Final Fantasy 10-2 are going in December, and Final Fantasy 12 is going in January. It's a bit of trolling, so hopefully we're going to hear some announcements next week. I wonder, and this is just speculation here, so I'll let you go down the speculation alley here. Are you ready?
Are you really sure you want me to do this?
Oh. When we cover the PlayStation event next week, I think it is next week, I'm pretty sure it's next week.
What day?
I can't remember.
But people need to know the days.
Give me a second.
It's not very really organized. People need to know the days.
Yes, it's next Thursday. It's at 9 o'clock UK time.
What about the GFN?
We're going to probably have to push that a bit earlier, so we'll be covering the PlayStation event. Do you think we're going to hear any PlayStation Now things from the event?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go with, I think we may get a tease of something because there seems to be a lot coming out there. I wonder if we're going to get something like a Game Pass type scenario, or maybe not Game Pass.
Do they not already have like something like Game Pass anyway?
That's PlayStation Now, but what I mean is maybe push out a couple more of their bigger first-party games into it and say that they're not leaving. That's what I'm hoping for during that event.
So what's this event covering? Are they bringing out new PlayStations?
They are announcing a load of games, and there's a game which I'm betting is going to be there, which I'm going to get very excited about.
You're going to want it to.
I know.
And how much is it going to cost?
If I say boy, what?
Oh my God, God of War.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Yes, so I think that is going to be at the PlayStation event the next.
And then we're going to like listen to you like playing this for like weeks on end until you complete it.
And it'll be boy.
Yeah, and that's all I'll hear in my sleep and all.
Yes, exactly. So that's it. So we'll move on from PlayStation here, but that's basically the PlayStation Now news at this moment in time. Hopefully there will be more in the coming days. So we'll finish off with GFN. And what did you think of GFN's news of the week?
I actually thought GFN's news was really good because we have that Life is Strange. And what was that other game I wanted to play? Oh no, you wanted to play that lawn simulator thing?
Which didn't come.
Did it not come?
Yes, we were last night. We were getting.
Oh, we were so disappointed that you couldn't like do the lawn simulator because you needed to learn how to cut the lawn.
Exactly. So basically,
the World of Rally, was it the World of Rally thing that I was really looking forward to?
Yeah, the WRC one.
Yep.
Yes. So GFN gave us the roadmap for August, and there is 34 games coming, 16-day and date releases. This week we got all these games. Go claim your epic free games, as we normally say. Another one got added
Right.
in
So
your.
all are they all free, or is it just some of them?
It's just this one here. Just the
That one.
Yuki's Islands Express is free. But
Is that
if
what you
you
were playing last night to try?
no, what was I playing last night to play? I can't even remember. Oh, I was playing ukulele, which was the week before's free game.
I knew you were playing something.
Yes, I know. So the games here, a couple of big ones. There is Song of Iron, Pathfinder, Wrath of Righteousness, and the rally game, which Kelly likes. Interesting game for me is the Golf Club Wasteland, and it's came in at a real good price point. I think it's about £6, about $9 mark for the time being. It looks pretty cool. And over the next month, as you can see there, Kenna Bridge of the Spirits is coming. We're also getting Life is Strange, True Colors, Bus Simulator.
Yes, you really liked the simulators because you were so excited about Farming Simulator as well. I don't know what it is about you and like these Farming Simulator games.
Get in the bin. And the game, which I think everybody liked the look of, which is coming down date, is Hot Wheels Unleashed. I think that could be a real sleeper of a game, especially if you look what DLC's coming. They've already got lined up some DC stuff and things like that. So keep an eye on Hot Wheels, because I think that could do pretty well. And also coming is Lemnis Gate, which is getting a lot of positive spin. And as we say, last night we spoke about these three games not coming to GFM. We were disappointed with them.
Yes, you were very disappointed about that lawn simulator. So you were.
It was. It's really frustrated because it was due out a couple of days after the first blog post came out, so that is why I'm really disappointed. And as we've seen, there are 43 games joined GFM last month, so there we go.
Only 43 games.
Just 43 games. So the games that got announced yesterday, there is probably going to be more added to it. So it was a nice fun week, wasn't it?
It was. I think you're not inviting me back next week.
No.
Why not?
You're a menace.
No, you just know that I'm a better host than you.
I just realised that wee chroma cam thing has came up, even though we've paid for it. We need to get that rid of.
Yeah, you need to get that rid of.
Yeah, there's just one thing. Remember, we are doing Ask Us Anything on Monday. So if you're a member, we are going to be doing that. So that should be some good fun. If our memberships start at really cheap sort of prices, we went to the two extremes just for the fun. So do not feel that you have to become a member. We are not forcing anybody to become members or anything like that, but it's just letting people know on Monday 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, we're going to be ask us anything. So it could be completely interesting and fun. Yes?
Yes,
no?
I was not in my head there.
Okay. Just in the chat here about JFN, it's not working too well for Zero. That is the problem with all cloud services. And if somebody says that Stadia is working well for them and another person says it's running like complete rubbish, both people can be completely right, because everybody's circumstance is different. And that is the frustration about cloud gaming. With all its positives, everybody's experience is different. So it's all fun.
Sorry, I was just on Discord there.
You were just on Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. But thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time. Is there anything you want to say, Kelly?
Do they think I'm a better host than you?
No, we're going to leave.